My 3-year-old kept talking about her friend in the ceiling. Just today we found a homeless man living in our attic for 6 months. My 3-year-old daughter kept mentioning her friend who lives in the ceiling. We thought it was an imaginary friend until yesterday when we discovered a homeless man had been living in our attic for 6 months, eating our food and watching us sleep. Lily started talking about Mr. Shadow 3 months ago. At first it was cute turned typical imaginary friend stuff. She'd tell us how he only comes out when the lights are sleepy and how he borrows food when we don't look. My husband and I would exchange those knowing parent smiles. Creative kid. Mr. Shadow gave me this, she said one morning, holding up a small wooden carving of a bird. Neither my husband nor I recognized it. Where did you really get that, sweetie? I asked. From Mr. Shadow. He makes them in the ceiling when we're at work. We assumed she'd found it outside or at daycare. She are always picking up random objects. 2 weeks ago, food started disappearing per not just snacks, but leftovers, bread, lunch meat. I accused my husband of midnight snacking. He blamed my pregnancy cravings. I am 5 months along. We actually fought about it. Then last week I noticed the attic hatch in the hallway wasn't fully closed. Just a tiny gap, but enough to be noticeable. Did you go up to the attic? I asked my husband. Not since Christmas decorations, he replied. Why, I dismissed it, thinking the house was just settling. Yesterday morning, Lily woke us up at 6 a.m. excited. Mr. Shadow left presents. In the kitchen, we found 3 wooden animal carvings on the table, Pain, a deer, a rabbit, and a small bear. Beside them was a note. For the little one who sees me, I'm sorry for scaring you. I'll find somewhere else now. My husband grabbed a baseball bat while I called the police. They found evidence someone had been living in our attic for months. Parent a makeshift bed, food wrappers in a small area with wood carving tools. The man was gone, but they found his backpack with ID a 58-year-old homeless veteran named Thomas, who'd been reported missing from a local shelter. The police explained he likely entered through our garage when we left it open during a weekend project, found the attic access, and had been coming and going while we were at work or asleep. The most chilling part, he'd created a small peephole that looked directly down into Lily's bedroom. We're staying with my parents while we install a security system. Lily keeps asking when we can go home to see if Mr. Shadow left more presents. The detective called this morning. They found Thomas sleeping in a park. When questioned, he broke down crying, saying he never meant to scare anyone. He just needed shelter during the winter and became attached to the family. He admitted to watching us sleep because it made him feel less alone. He's in custody now, facing charges, but I can't stop thinking about how for months my daughter was trying to tell us someone was there, and we dismissed it as imagination. Because some parents hear their children but don't really listen. Others recognize that sometimes the monsters are real. I'll never ignore what my daughter tells me again.